let's put up the green timer. What we're doing today, guys, is that SB Villa has made a new campaign. He made one, I think it's 2 years ago now, where he basically felt that the official campaigns were lacking a lot of quality, and so he just decided as a mapper with a lot of experience that let me build a campaign as I envision it for the game, as I think the official campaign should be, and it was very well received. We're gonna check out his new one and see if he has cooked yet again. 11 seconds of loading time, and we're in. Audio all fine, everybody. Let's check out the SB Villa campaign. So, what I feel with SB Villa's mapping, in general, is that he's quite good at making optimal things intuitive to understand. There are maps where the optimal line will be very hard to figure out, but on SB Villa maps, it's often quite intuitive. So obviously, I think in the start here, what the mapper tries to show is that if you drop to 3rd gear, you're gonna lose a lot of time. But if you drive an optimal line on the grass here, like going wide, if I'm able to hold on to 4th gear up the hill, this will be very fast. Like an 01 map doesn't have to be press forward. It can be a slow grass map like this, where the skill is holding on to a gear all the way. And if you do that, that should be the qualification for an author time. I think we're going for author times. There are also these challenge times, and we can check out the world records maybe to see just how they did it to beat the very hard target times. So even wider is optimal. Even wider too, and then using the hill to get a lot of speed over this straight. Somehow driving over the penalty there is better. And then a small quantum slide. Yeah, this is nice. And even higher. Don't think we're gonna try to get that perfect, but really fun to see it regardless. Wirtual, I haven't understood it yet. What are your streaming times? Seeing as this is my first stream back in 1 month, it's a little disheartening to tell you that, yeah, no, there is no consistency to it. But I want to be more consistent, so if you trust me on this, with the exception of times I'm traveling, I'll stream a few times a week. That's all I can say. Thursdays, usually because of Bond Cups, alright? That's what I can say as well. Oh, here it's middle. And then weekends are fun to stream too. But it's been a bit hard to make promises about this stuff. Right side is faster on this map. You know, it looked very symmetrical, but let's try this, because I didn't remember the left side anyway. So on plastic here, you speed slide, it's nice to drive. No airtime, right side, turn, and then back to the middle, right? Yeah, the gear change there comes at a pretty awkward timing. Also, the author times look quite forgiving, so I could try for top 100s or something like that. We don't have to just do author times, but maybe they get tougher throughout. I have a feeling they will. I'm expecting we'll see a dirt map, I'm expecting we'll see an ice map as well. And maybe tech in like the first 5. Yeah, so here we have dirt map. Nothing wrong with this. It's, I think, really nice to have all the elements presented at the start of a campaign. Any campaign you make, especially the official ones, can be someone's first, so shouldn't take for granted that people just no dirt or no ice. So I like the inclusion of everything. So many gifted subs, it's hard to keep track. We have Sithaka with 5 gifted subs plus 3. Did you get anything crazy yourself for Christmas? Not really. Not really crazy. But I got a lot of towels. I'm starting to enter the age where you get, like, useful presents rather than, like, you know, like my mom's never gonna buy me a video game for Christmas again. Which is, I guess nice. I mean, I don't go out and buy towels myself, but what about you guys? What'd you get? Sub, I got author medals, so we're going next. We're going next. Age of getting excited for lawn care stuff. Yeah, when I lived in a house after moving out, The lawn was the least treated thing I've ever seen. It looked like an abandoned home. Like a ghost house. Because we did not cut the grass for over a year. So I think apartment life suits me better. Air fryer. Buckley, there was a period where Buckley pinged me every day asking for an air fryer. And I asked him, what are you gonna do with it? And he said, fry things, but I haven't quite gotten the hype. If I understood it better and what he'd actually use it for, I could have gotten him one. But I also bought him a waffle maker and he never made waffles. He did this entire stream where he pretended to make waffles and then just heated frozen ones in the microwave. I'm also realizing I'm not talking about the map here, but this one, some airtime reduction stuff, followed by 4th gear, kind of the same stuff we've seen. No ice yet though on the 5th map. And then smooth high line on the walls. Wait for 5th gear here. And then there was a drift here, I think. Yeah, this is a drift. And you get hot melt. Well, Veronica though looks just like it's more precise. Air fryer is a mini oven. It's overrated. That's what I feel too, but I also feel that because I am uncultured and not up to date with things. Is this a tech map? This looks like tech. I love the flags here. Mappers have done this for a while, but it's such a nice detail that you can accurately see where a corner is with the flag. Like here, you see this flag? It's just somehow easier to aim for than the corner itself. Oh, that was already author time. Alright, I'll do one more run here. Almost used my prime on someone else. Welcome back. To those that have, I fully understand. You should use the prime on cooldown. Don't let it wait. But to those that used it here now, you have my my salute after this run. Ooh. And then more speed here. You can probably keep 4th, yeah. Oh, the Veronicas are so fast in this campaign. Map 06, we made it past the white maps. Can you believe that? Despite the 1 month of rust, the white maps were no match. Oh, this is nice. High speed map too. I mean, it's all preference, but I prefer these like kind of wide open speedy maps and campaigns to the a bit more like narrow sharp turn maps that we often see in the official ones. Okay, that was almost author time. So I think the author time here is stronger. What am I doing today? So we're playing a campaign made by one person, SP Villa, to again sort of put new ideas out of what the official campaigns can be. I think the official campaigns this year, the 3 out of the 4 that we've seen, have been good. I think there's still some room to improve and, you know, take some ideas from the community, and I think Villa is a great mapper. Putting one out in the way he would do it doesn't mean it's objectively better, but we can look at the ideas and think, oh, yeah, I'd like to see more of this. Or I'd like to see less of this. And we have a new official campaign coming in 3 days at the time of playing these, so it's also just fun to play this now, have it fresh in memory, and then compare it to the winter 2025 campaign that soon releases. But yeah, there you can see the high line and the finish. Makes a lot more sense. And we get it off. What's your thought on Magnus Carlsen getting banned? Yeah, did you guys see this? Yesterday he got banned for wearing jeans. I think it's quite a wild rule. Like, it's a really dumb rule. But I will give them credit for the... You know, everyone assumes that chess players are smart. Chess players are so enlightened and smart and whatever. And I honestly think part of it is this idea that they don't dress in like hoodies and sweatpants. I don't know. Anyway, map 7. I also know someone referenced that there's a basketball player. This gonna sound so... The basketball player Michael Jordan invented his own shoes, right? Or his line of shoes, and then wore them to games and got fined by the league. Every single game, but he wasn't disallowed from playing. Not a hard rule to follow? Yeah, that's true. But I also think it's like, they're spending a lot of resources on this every single year. And there's other things that they're not spending, you know, a lot of resources on. Like, it just feels like kind of wrong focus to have. There's also a chess player, and I actually had dinner with them and a few others yesterday. Anna Maya Kasparian, I think? Kasparian? Anna Maya Kasparian. Last year, she got a fine for wearing shoes. Yeah, she was playing a chess tournament by FIDE, and she got a fine for wearing these shoes. And they are Burberry sneakers. I just feel like it's kind of insane to go after players for their shoes. Like, they're nice shoes, I don't know. It's very interesting though, just how much drama there exists in a game with wooden pieces. I mean, this scenery is sick, by the way. Take notes, Nadeo. This feels like I'm on a Super Monkey Ball course on a tropical island. Freewheeling penalty grass reactor is the combination. Ow. Nice walls there to make sure that you don't fall off the map. This is at least like something I've never seen before, so I'm really intrigued by this. The wall there up top marks the turn. And why is the finish up here? Ah, it's just scenery. Okay. Yeah, this looks nice. Try to get a world record. I could try when I see a map that's like my kind of thing. But I also know these are very optimized. So I'm trying not to get stun locked on one map. Although it's very tempting. I think we'll play the campaign first. And then, after seeing all the maps and author times, if there's one that stands out to me, I'll be like going for something on that. That's maybe what I'll do. Oh, author times are getting stronger though, guys. Like, but I think I'm accidentally sliding a lot without seeing it because of the camera perspective. And also just forgetting the route is half the battle here. Yeah. Like, when you remember the route, it's easier, but it's still not an easy author time. Like, I am top 20% and barely got past, so let's see the world record actually. 2 seconds. Bro, why did you do this? He is playing with a car skin, which puts the driver backwards. So when he turns, like, it's just a skin, it's just a visual. But isn't this the most confusing thing ever to drive with? I mean, it's nice, it's beautiful, but like, don't understand. It goes kind of hard, yeah. You just feel like you're getting smurfed on though. Oh! Oh, yo, that's sick. You know, guys, the reason he drives like this is it's the only way to see the competition. Just started playing the game, started to play the fall campaign, and even though I know a lot, campaign seems to be hard to get off now in almost all tracks, crazy hard. Like, when you start out, it's cool if you get them, but that shouldn't be like the only metric of success. Just try to learn the physics and have fun with it. If you get golds, that's cool. If you get silvers, that's cool too. You will get to the authors eventually, but don't beat yourself up in the start over not immediately being pro. But have you guys been playing the weekly shorts? If you guys aren't up to date, I'll explain it. It's every week Trackmania is publishing 5 new maps. And they're free to play. If you don't want to pay for Trackmania, just check it out. They're like these short free maps. And all the world records on them are secret for the entire week. Until every Sunday they're revealed and then they post 5 new maps. I really like the format. I grinded the first one relentlessly. And I'll probably make a video about it at some point, but I think it has a lot of potential. It's almost, to me, more fun and approachable than a full campaign of 25 tracks. Your top 35 world? Yo, nice. And tips to get better at Trackmania? Honestly, very boring, but you gotta play more. Like, there's a difference between just sitting down and chilling and playing a game and like, okay, where am I actually like not that fast? Is it ice? Okay, then I'm gonna play the thing I'm bad at. Am I bad at drift? Okay, let me play some tech maps, you know, like self-assessment of what do I want to get good at, where can I get better? If you think about it through that process and, okay, I'm 1 second behind the pros. What are they actually doing that I'm not? Like, I am 1 second behind the pros now. Let's look at it, right? So I didn't get the correct landing in this downhill. This is better. That's like 0.2. He sets up wider than me, gets a better jump here. That's another 0.1. More speed through here. I'll say another 0.1. I think about equal for this landing, but he went earlier. 0.1 more. So now we're at 0.5, 0.6. Better setup for this drift. He's going to have 20 or 30 more speed into this landing and carries it through here. And now I think we've crossed the 1 second mark, and he's probably going to get the full booster for 1.3 seconds. It didn't happen out of nowhere. This was just consistently doing every part better. Oh, could this be full speed? The start kind of looked like it. I am hopeful that Couple Day will work. Have people been hosting their own? If so, maybe we can do something like that instead. Oh, this is a nice map. It's like speed fun. Full speed where not everything is speed slides. Or actually, I don't know. It's fun. I can just tell you that much. Wall hug? Hell yeah, okay. Bobsleigh, okay. And finish. Oh, I am really far. Alright guys, if it doesn't work today, I'll host my own Couple Day. I think I can only do 100 players though. I don't think I can do the qualifier and all that. But it's better than nothing. Yeah, here speed slides will really carry. I should probably be 30 speed and more up after the first speed slide already. Okay, getting closer. Surely Wirtual if the day server will function. Oh, is there? This seems like I've completely missed out on something very annoying for the past 3-4 weeks. Oh, you use all the dirt. No, that's it. Alright, I think I understand. Bad speed slide here though. At least understand it at author pace. But honestly, I think there might be some trickery here because you mean to tell me they did 33.7? Maybe they did. No trickery? Are you sure? We have a saying for this. I feels like there's owls in the moss. There's certainly some owls in the moss here. Oh, low there. That's more speed. That's okay. That's probably just it. Okay. Because I thought you slide here. No, you don't. Maybe the plastic helps you. We're back. Map 11. The first 10 were great. Let's see if the blue maps the red and the black maps make us feel like we're playing a really good official campaign. I'm so curious what they're gonna do for this next one, the next official campaign, in 3 days. There was a tweet from Hylas where he alluded to the fact that they wouldn't have like snow car, desert car, and rally car in ranked anymore in 2025. And we'll actually see in this one if SB Villa used it or not. But I think in general it would be a good thing to exclude them from ranked if they have them in the campaigns. Separate rank queue for each car. The problem with that is just the number of players. That works at a really large scale where you have enough people that are interested. But it wouldn't work with our current player base, I don't think. This is a nice map. I like it. I like where the gear changes happens, that you go fourth here. You have a lot of space for this. You set up wide on this turn and you get rewarded with a good setup for this. Low around this checkpoint. You then can cross the sand a little bit here, although I think it's better to always stay on the road. You jump out early to the right here, to get early to the left here, to go close to this flag. The reactor is a little hard to predict, and then you have the speed for the finish. And huzzah. Cool map. Full speed map. Probably. Most important part, guys, if you're building maps in this game, is to try to make them cohesive. Try to have a theme and work on that theme, you know? Like if I see a booster in 380 speed in the first 5 seconds, I'm expecting that to continue at high speed. If you then slow it down to like a very sharp hairpin, it's gonna feel awkward. Like if you're listening to a song and it starts like a pop song and you're like, oh yeah, this is nice. And then there's a massive switch up and it goes to jazz, people are gonna be like, what am I listening to? What? There's no theme. Is there gonna be a video on the week 1 of the shorts? Yeah, there is. It's being worked on. Jump over the sand. Aha! I see what you're talking about. That does actually save a lot of time. I think I would need to put more effort into these maps though to really get like a good understanding of them, because I'm really struggling with just surviving a lot of runs here. But here we go. This is going to be the author time on map 12. 41:12. Cleared it by quite a bit, but the world record 1.5 seconds is unreal to me right now. Oh, it's... Oh, this makes a lot of sense. He jumped over the block after the sand. And then clean, and then snap early here maybe? No, it's just speed slide, okay. Yeah, that's quick. That looks very fun to hunt, honestly. Sausage block tech. This is a forgotten map style. Some of the most hated, but also most fun maps to learn are these ones, where you drift on sausage blocks. They are so punishing, because if you fail the drift, you fly off the map. But when you're able to balance the car correctly on each side and like go up on top when you need to, and like it's just... Yeah. This looks very calculated, by the way. Very fun to drive. Oh. Ah, okay. Straight. Yeah, so do this for no airtime and then here. Surely on the ins... Ah! You might actually jump there. Jump a little bit into an auto slide. That's one of my favorite campaign maps that Nadeo have made, route-wise. Winter 2021 map 7. It's this 30-second sausage tech map. Horrible scenery, there's no scenery at all. But the route itself is a banger. It was very fun to drive in ranked. Yeah, I think it's like the small jump into slide thing. Can't believe Wirtual stole the boost record from us noobs. I said it was a map anyone could get world record on. And it was true. I was anyone. It was Ice Cup today, why didn't you play? It was bugged today. So, like, we started playing the cup, but then after round 3, the cup didn't work anymore. Like, people who were here can tell you more about it, I guess, but yeah, it just stopped working. So Nadeo really gotta fix that issue, because it honestly was a bit disappointing. I was looking forward to playing it, and then, yeah, this annoying bug, you know, just caught me completely off guard. Oh, the author times are getting stronger. Very, very nice map here. How's life? Life is great. Very, very fun year. Have you guys had a good 2024? This was supposed to be year of the main channel, and to my credit, I did post on the main channel, so it wasn't a complete failure in that aspect. But I did want to post more main channel videos. But you know, there was a lot of things we did on virtual TV, so I think all in all, it was a big success. Also had a lot of fun experiences outside of Trackmania, but Trackmania has been a really good year. You got your bachelor's? You nice. Awful year, stressful year. Next year will be our year. Oh guys, great news though. I mean, this might not this might not be important to you, but there's a really great chance that the big void on the pyramid gets dug into in 2025. I was watching a History for Granite stream, and he said that the people that are doing this research have essentially gotten permission to dig one hole, a very small hole, and then you have an endoscopic camera to see the big void. But they are doing a lot of tests to make sure that they don't miss, because they have to dig through about 10 meters of stone. And if you dig 10 meters of stone in the pyramid and you miss, like, you're never getting permission to dig again. You just griefed one of the world's greatest monuments for no reason. So they're doing ground penetrating radar scans to like make sure that they're 100% confident they're gonna get the hole to the void. And for the uninitiated, I guess we gotta just quickly show this. This sparkly stuff is where they found that there is an emptiness inside the pyramid here. Like, they've done scans and found that there's an empty room there that no tunnel leads to. And nobody has seen this since the pyramids were built 4,500 years ago. Probably gonna be, with time, understanding of how it was built or when it was built, and try to understand the purpose of it. The more and more emerging theory. Perhaps functioned more like a church than an actual tomb. Because all the biggest pyramids, it seems like more and more, were accessible after the pharaoh was dead. Like, the pharaoh wasn't buried in it, and it wasn't sealed. Some chambers were sealed inside the pyramids. Oh, it's a multi-lap. I thought I was just finished. Some chambers were sealed, but that's different. The entrances were never really hidden. And some of them don't even have a sarcophagus inside of them. A casket, in regular speak. So it's gonna be interesting. A big monument is gonna draw people, and I think that's exactly why they built them. No? Like, what do tourists do nowadays when you visit a city? Okay, you visit Barcelona, you visit the cathedral there, big building, whoa. You visit Dubai, what is like the first thing you do? Well, you gotta see the Burj Khalifa, right? You go to New York, okay, you want to take the elevator up the Empire State Building. You go to Paris, you go to the Eiffel Tower. Like, humans like big building. It's just true. So it feels like they would know this. Like, it's a lot better to bury your pharaohs and hide your kings in the Valley of, the Valley of the Kings, like a hidden place, a very uneventful place. If you place their tomb inside a big monument, you can be sure it's gonna get robbed. This map feels unseasoned. I think it feels, maybe you're right. It feels a little basic, but it's also nice as a multi-lap. I kind of like multi-lap maps more though when the second lap changes things. And here it felt as though most things were the same. Like, nothing really changed in lap 2. Why is the coffer made out of a solid block of granite in the main room of Giza? It's very peculiar. And you know, the thing about that one is the sarcophagus is bigger than the entrance to the room itself. So they couldn't have, like, carried it into the room. It was not an afterthought. So you know they had the forethought. It was a very key part of the design. And yeah, it's made a lot of people wonder. There's a sarcophagus here, so this must have been a tomb. Let me also actually look at this map, because I'm realizing I've just autopiloted for the first, 5 minutes of playing this, yeah. You realize that, yes, it's... I think the coffin would have a body in it, but I think it would be accessible in certain rooms. Like, the Queen's Chamber was probably accessible. Do you live in Sweden now? Yes, I do. So I only go home, like, very occasionally to visit family and friends in Norway. But it's very nice when I do. It's not that far, but it's just, there's so many things happening. Pollination, thank you for the 31 months. Oh, this could also be auto time, by the way, if I don't throw. Get the auto slide there, that's okay. We go low, I don't remember. Ah, yeah. That airtime is gonna probably seal. No, we still got it, okay. Honestly, pretty good run apart from the airtime. And way behind. 44.8, like what? I think I just underestimated how much space there actually was there. And he can speed slide here too. Ah, okay. Goes for something. Ah, that's so sick. And then low airtime there. And now you have the right side. Oh my god, this is sick. No, honestly, I would warm up to this map if I played it more. I think this is cool. Like, that run is really nice when you understand it. If you could hide anything in the big void for the researchers to discover and be confused about, what would it be? Let me think about this. I mean, the thing about the Big Void is that it's been the most secure vault in the world. The most secure vault ever. So if you really didn't want something to be found there, you would place it in the Big Void. If you ask Nadeo, I'm sure they would say 2v2 ranked. That was supposed to release 2 years ago. Just hide it away and hope nobody finds it. For me, not sure. Not sure. Just some like random inscription would be very funny. Like just Michael was here. And they're like, what the hell? I am so curious what Mr. Beast is gonna do over there. Mr. Beast is going to Egypt to film 3 days at the pyramids. And I have no idea what they're gonna do. It would be pretty cool if they climbed it. There's so many old pictures of people just climbing the pyramids in the 1800s, 1900s. It's a very recent thing that you couldn't climb them anymore. So I need to make this jump. There we go, that's better. And then... what's coming up here? No memory of this. Ah, okay, the curve turn. Down. And then what's the finish? Yeah. Yeah, these are like the campaign maps. I always take the longest to figure out, but... Auto time is auto time. I think a pretty well placed auto time too. Oh, we're on the map. Oh, we're on the map. Okay, guys. This is the one from the thumbnail. The dragon. Look at this. I'm so curious. It's wet wood? Welcome to Villa Land. So it's built to be a theme park, it looks like. And we have stunning scenery. The dragon roller coaster. This to me is so cool. They've done some like dragon designs in the official campaigns before, but this is really sick. Some cards. Another dragon here, I think. And it's all is it all vanilla blocks? That would be crazy because, you know, they can make their own items, but this might all be vanilla. I don't think it's all vanilla blocks. What? We gotta take a look at this. This is crazy. So, Ferris wheel in vanilla blocks? The ducks are vanilla. Even the cards here. Oh yeah, they're plastic tiles. Look. I'm stunned. There's no shortage of things in Trackmania to make videos about. Especially not when they're building maps like this. Like, look at this. So crazy to me. Wow. Dude, this is seriously like... If this was in a official campaign, it would be the coolest map they ever made. No? Think you'll build a map for Kaki's Kaki 10? Honestly, no. I have a lot of Kaki ideas in Trackmania 2020, but not in Nations. So if I build something, it'd have to be 2020. Also good run here. Wetwood, guys, if you're playing this map, and you should, it's a lot about just straightening the car at the right time to get good gear ups. It's like you're sideways, you have to straighten the car, wait for the gear, and then you can steer again. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. I'm gonna oversteer just to make sure I don't fall off the map here. Wow, with a wall tap. That's my first top 100 of these maps. My favorite map so far for sure. Cute little duck there too. This looks like speed tack. Also very open and clear map to read. Oh, this turn is almost full speed, no? Yeah, look at that. Could be NASCAR. I think this is NASCAR. And loop. It's not all NASCAR, right? No, this is a drift. This, I'm not sure. If this is all NASCAR, it's crazy. I really cannot tell. Okay, so you reduce airtime here. Wait a second. No way. You don't need to drift at all in this map? When like 9 out of 10 turns are non-drift, I think it's all no drifts. Yet it looks like a drifting map. I've never seen a NASCAR map with this much elevation change. And like convoluted turns. That's so sick. Cause yeah, like... yeah, maybe it's faster. If it's on theme, you know? I crashed here, but yeah, it looks faster. Why is it called NASCAR? Oh, that was auto time with the clip. I'll do one more run. It's just a term that people have been using for these maps since the first Trackmania Stadium game. For maps where you don't have to drift. Maps where you drift are called technical, and maybe it's a shot at NASCAR not being a technical racing style. But yeah, it's just a term for maps where you don't have to drift. You release turns because the speed is higher. I want to improve here just one more time. Don't have to get like a perfect one or anything, but I feel like I didn't get to fully appreciate this map. With the auto time having a crash. Yeah, look at it. It's really satisfying when you feel like something is impossible. Like, surely you have to drift these turns. First one. And then you try it and you're like, whoa. It actually all works out non-drift. Like, it's... yeah. Very cool experience to have. Nice map. Poets of the Sky. Let's take a look. This one he full speeds. Okay. Crazy. What a setup. Oh my god. That is so insane. Ooh. That is absurd. The exit speed through that? You just can't. That is crazy. NASCAR has this reputation of, oh, you just drive in circles. I would love to get schooled on the complexities of NASCAR. The only thing about NASCAR I know is Ross Chap something doing the wall hug to qualify. Release a clip. He did a wall hug IRL and passed like 10 cars. Ross Chastain, yeah. It's just like an absurd thing. He said, yeah, I saw this I tried this in a racing game as a kid. And since I was behind, I figured, what the hell? They banned the move. So lame. So lame. Very understandable for safety measures, but very lame. Patched, yeah. I think just going across the inside there is okay, because you're not going to hit 4th gear. Until here. And that 4th gear you want to keep. Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely here. Didn't do that last time. And now we're coming up to that part, yeah, onto the road and then onto the last road. 54.9, this is 1 second in. If you guys are joining in, we are going back to regular streams. I don't think I'm streaming the 30th or New Year's Eve. But then I'm streaming the new campaign on the 1st of January. And content around that. It's gonna be hype. Picked a good time to have a small break and come back. There's also a new weekly shorts campaign tomorrow. This looks better, yeah. Look at that line. Now we are ahead enough. Sharps over here. And that should be author time. 54 is crazy. Sorry, 52 is crazy. It feels like that on every map, that the world records are so crazy. Oh, and it's Swedish. Okay, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy, actually. Aha! Now he has way more speed. What is that line? Can't believe that's faster. Wow, in this turn too. I hate to admit it. But this is a nice time. Virgil, can you confirm that your dad laughed at me to losing to Anna on Christmas? I played against Anna at chess in real life. It's a very unfair matchup. We tried to make it more fair by first removing a knight from Anna's chess set so that she was playing with 1 piece less. I lost. And so we're like, okay, let's remove another piece. And then I removed a 3rd piece and I still lost. And my parents must have thought I was so useless at the game of chess. But also very impressed, I think, by how good Anna is at chess. So, I don't know. I don't know. Losing to someone 3 pieces down up in the opening is quite humbling. But then again, I did gain 200 elo in real life this year, thanks to the newer rules. So I have improved a lot of chess this year, elo wise. I feel like a lot stronger of a player if you're just looking at the numbers. World record? Oh, I'm still forgetting. But this is a really cool map. Really cool map 21. The pillars are such a fun detail. Like, you could just narrow the road, but the pillars do a lot for this map. Anyone seen Squid Game Season 2? I've heard it's released. I haven't seen it. I have almost finished Arcane though. I'm 2 episodes out. It's honestly not good. But the content I watch the most on Netflix and similar are these very trashy reality shows. I find them very, very amusing to watch. I haven't watched Love Island, but I watched probably the worst one I've seen, and it's called The Ultimatum. Is that you and your significant other that you've been together with for most couples it was several years. One of the people in the couple give their partner an ultimatum. You either marry me or we break up. There's no in between. And the way they do this is by going on a show with other couples doing the same thing. And then they have a few days to get to meet, like, so the guy in the relationship will meet all the girls from the other relationships. And then they pick a partner to be their trial marriage partner. So they'll enter a trial marriage with someone from another couple to figure out if they really want to get married and live as a married couple. And then these couples ends up, you know, the people end up kissing people from the other couples and then thinking, oh yeah, in 2 weeks I'm gonna be with my partner and get married. Very brain rot. And I don't get how you would ever sign up for something like this. How you read that and go, yeah, this is how we're gonna figure things out. Also, apologies for taking so long in this map. I have not really understood it as well as I hoped. That's good. Ah! Thought I was gonna crash. Through and through. And Othermel. Although that took a long time. It's hard to drive. Curious if the last map is gonna be like this long multi-lap. Because that has been the case. And I'm not sure if we have the energy to drive like a 10-minute multi-lap, so I'm hoping Villa hasn't built anything too long for 25, but we'll see. This looks like a very typical map 22 kind of thing, where it's just everything. You see like 5 seconds of sausage block, now plastic. Maybe there's an ice turn or something in the middle of it. Or like an engine off, or you know, like some new theme thing. Yeah, very predictable, but in a good way. Predictable things are good. Oh, this is it. I thought you had to go around the fence for a second. Oh, and wall ride finish, okay. Yeah, this looks nice. Do you like classical music? I do. I really do. Okay, so does classical music have to be old? Like, when you say classical, are we talking strictly Mozart and Beethoven and... Or are we talking the same style as them, but more modern? I listen to a lot of Howard Harper Barnes. Absolute GOAT. It's also the... my brain. Soundtracking a lot of the videos I make. Okay, let me show you what I mean. For Howard. Whatever you do, whatever game you play, whatever task you're working on, you put some Howard on, and it instantly gives you the motivation required to go beyond, to strive and aspire, to be more than you thought you could be, to hit the perfect turns, to land with everyone watching. To drive at a pace you've never driven before. To hit the perfect ice slide. Up the hill. To set up wide. To get the turn onto the dirt. Ahead by over a second. Eating the 4th gear. Keeping it interesting, keeping it close. And clutching up to a wall of pogs in the chat. I'm expecting a full ice map soon. The players here, this could be it. Or is this like an obstacle one? This could be an obstacle map. Hi Virtual, I love your content. Can I get a shout out? I don't know what shout outs really do, but thank you for watching the content. And Meme Sukas. Thank you so much. Wendy Man, thank you for the prime. This one. Yeah, this is just full obstacles. Okay, cool. They had a map like this in the official campaign now, and I think they should make more of them. I think these maps are really interesting to have as official maps. What is going on? I thought that was a pipe. I did not see it properly. Oh, that's too low, okay. Yeah, go on the curve and then go up, sure. And then here. And, oh, into the wall ride, okay. Really? There's also a checkpoint over there that I might have missed, but not sure. And then last turn, okay. And now this. Into the dirt. So what is going on with this part? No idea. It wasn't what I thought it was on the second one. Through here, out. No, that actually works. Nice. Ah, it's just a small gate, okay. So I didn't miss a checkpoint. Or anything important over there. And then... yeah, 107. This is... well, maybe it was enough. It's close. If I'm like 1 second out of this run though, I'm definitely clear. Probably something like this is the fastest I can do. Low. That's still better. It's equal. Okay. Around. Got way more speed this time. So what do? You go here? Oh. I guess that makes sense. Villa has this way of building very strange looking lines that it actually like is quite hard to spot, I feel like. But when you do, they make a lot of sense. But I'm often not good at sight reading his maps. And there we go. 1064. Tough. Let's see Vortex's run. Okay. Huh? Aha. That's just straight up a shortcut. And I'm guessing the rest is the same? I don't know. That's wild. Low. Oh, nice ending too. No, this is a strong run, guys. This is a very strong run. I see a very familiar name. My god, Mika in 2024? So cool to see. I didn't know he still played. Welcome back to the GOAT, to the king. Nice speed slide there. Okay. I failed something over here, I forgot what. Ah, I released here, okay, yeah. Should not release there. Honestly, it wasn't that bad though with the plastic. Freewheeling, okay. Oh, again I released. Oh, and this probably was auto time pace. Okay, one more should do it then. I think one more should do it. Is there a trick to ice? I can't seem to understand. Let me try to go through it. You have to put the car sideways and then counter steer. You can see I'm only steering right even though the car is moving left. And this next time I'm gonna do the opposite. To steer more after having the car sideways, you have to brake tap. And I release to make the car straighten out again. And there is no better way to learn this than to just play a lot of ice. Like, it's very annoying in the start. You're gonna slide out a lot, crash a lot. That's the basic theory. And the feeling is what makes it playable. Having the feeling for it. You just need to get it into autonomy. Where you don't have to think about it. Kind of like riding a bike, you know? At some point, it just clicks in your brain and you don't think. You just know that's how the bike moves. Like, you're just able to control it, able to balance after a while. Wasn't there a YouTuber who made like a... oh, please. Yeah, reverse bike. Where you... the steering is inverted, and after learning it, it couldn't ride a normal bike. It's weird mechanics, but they make sense to you after a while. Oh, it's so nice to watch Mika's ice gameplay again. We have missed this. So much speed here. Straighten. And he needs all the speed for the engine off. That's why this is really important here. So wide here to go down inside line. And then sharp now. Wow. It looks so easy. It really looks so easy when he plays. It's not. We have a multi-lap. It's only 2 laps. So let's learn this. And I might need to focus a lot for this because this is the type of map where if you look at chat, you will crash out. And when it's so long, so much driving. Okay, so that's not a hole you can drive over. Good way to mark the barrier though. Is this wood? Yeah. Oh. That makes more sense than what I was trying to do. Straight. But this has been an insane campaign. Really, really enjoyable. I don't think multi-laps in a campaigns work that well. I think people prefer non-multi-lap maps, at least I do. But I think it's still fun to put out new ideas and put out your own ideas that you like and want to see more of. And maybe Nadeo can draw some inspiration. I think the main thing I've felt this campaign has been the scenery. Has been really high quality. And something that Nadeo can take some inspiration from for their own campaigns. Okay, let's do that again. So wall hug. This flows really well though. And then back to the start, I'm guessing. Right. Okay, let's see flying lap pace. Let's do it one more time before we go for the eventual run. The auto time looks quite forgiving here. And I do hope it is. Because these are the maps that I'm right now not in the brain space to be able to do that well. So curious what the no respawn timer is going to be. Yeah, all this and now the final uphill, right? And it is... Okay, it is within 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, this is going to be tough, but I should be able to do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So here, here. Now the wood turn. And it goes up. That is full speed. It's good to know. Something that I've forgotten already. Downhill drift, okay. And then this one, I remember. Probably the best I can make of that. Wasn't that bad. 2 seconds already. Yeah, this is gonna be fast enough for now. Bar any mistakes. Whew. Lost a little bit of time here. In terms of pace. So close to losing 4th gear. Lap 2. Ahead by a lot. Just gotta wait a little bit with this turn, that's good. Wood flick. I'm gonna release a bit, because I think we have the pace. And we should be good now to just cruise. Cruise this into the finish. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. Alright, this is gonna be the campaign, I think. I'm trying not to jinx myself here, but it's looking very good. Have you guys enjoyed this? Tell me your opinions now in the chat. Thoughts on it? I'm gonna give it I think, campaign-wise, an 8 or 9 out of 10. There are certain map styles that have less of and more of, but 69th to close, 2:49:49. World record is way faster. I don't think we're gonna watch it, but I really enjoyed it. 2 hours and 8 minutes. We'll see if the official campaign that releases in 3 days can match this. Villa has set the bar very high, but fun to play.